Everyone, please welcome 20-year-old Autumn to the Maury Show. Now, Autumn is determined to prove to this man, Tim, that he is her biological father. So when Autumn was just 7, she says her life was turned upside down when Tim revealed that he did not believe he was her dad. Now Tim's own mother, Dawn, is here, and Tim insists it's Dawn's fault, his mother, that Autumn doesn't know who her father is.
I've known since day one that Autumn's not my child, and I'm tired of the drama. My mother, Dawn, forced me to marry Autumn's mother. She even forged my name on the birth certificate. The whole thing makes me sick. For 20 years, this thing has been a burden, and I'm gonna put an end to it today. When Autumn was 7 years old, I had no problem telling her the truth that I was not her father. I was simply tired of living a lie. My mother's actions have made my life a living hell. I moved on with my life, and I have a beautiful wife and an incredible son. Autumn needs to find her real father and leave me the hell alone.
Whoa. What do you think about that?
I deserve a father, and I deserve a man to be my father.
Okay. Meanwhile, everybody should know that Dawn, Tim's mother, is furious that her son has been denying Autumn all of these years. We're going to talk to her later on the show. So until you were 7 years old, you thought he was your father, right?
Yes.
And how did he approach you at 7?
Him and my mother was in an argument, and things boiled over, and he came to me and told me, I'm not your father, but I'll always love you.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
And then he and your mom broke up?
Yes.
And then he left?
Yes.
And when was the next time you ever saw him?
Before the show, I haven't seen him in like 2.5, 3 years.
2.5, 3 years. But here's what happened. When you were 11 years old, your mother couldn't take care of you, and you ended up in foster care.
Yes.
And that was not good.
It was emotionally, physically, and mentally abusive.
And then when you got to be of age, like what, 17 or 18? I don't know.
18.
18. You went on a quest to try to get back to Tim, right?
Yeah.
And what happened?
We got into a big old fight, and he took off, and I didn't see him anymore.
Tim believes Dawn forged his name on your birth certificate.
And that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
By the way, you think you and Tim look alike?
Yes.
You do?
We do, yes. Yeah. The noses, the ears, the chin.
Well, we might as well meet Tim, who you feel is your father, and hear his side of the story. Here's Tim. Good to see you. Have a seat. You haven't seen her in 3 years, right? Yeah. And you're angry.
Yeah, because, first of all, let me start like this. When I was 16 years old, her mom ended up pregnant. Her mom was in a group home. So she called my mom saying, hey, I'm pregnant, Tim's the dad. I told my mom immediately, I'm not the father.
How did you know?
Just because the timetable just wasn't right.
And then, who made you step up and be the father?
My mom, she told me I wasn't gonna be.
What did she say to you? What did she say to you?
She told me I wasn't gonna be like my real father and that I need to step up and be a man.
I see. Because your father wasn't in your life.
Yeah, he wasn't in my life.
And by the way, what's your relationship with your mother? I mean, what was like after that?
I mean, my life just took a whole nother track, you know. I was a kid with a kid, you know, and I made some wrong decisions and ended up going away for a long time.
So how do you think your name ended up on the birth certificate?
I think I was in California until Autumn she was in the NICU. She was born 2 months premature, and that's why I'm saying none of it added up. 2 months later, I come back, Autumn's still in the NICU, my name's on the birth certificate, she's got my last name, all that.
We wanted to uncover the truth about the birth certificate, on the signature on the birth certificate, so last night we gave your mother, Dawn, a lie detector test, so we're gonna find out whether she signed your name or somebody else. So you saw her for the first time when she was 2 months, what'd you think?
I mean, when I seen her, you know, she's in the NICU, and it touched me, you know, a little baby there, and I'm a man, I'm human, I have feelings. So, you know, I bonded with her, and I was in her life for the first, you know, 7, 9 years of her life, and I was her father. Her mother ended up pregnant.
So why'd you just disappear on me?
I didn't just
Yes,
disappear.
you did. You have a whole new family.
Did you say that you had proof proving that you're not the father?
Yeah.
What's the proof?
What's the proof?
Her biological grandmother came to me months after Autumn was born with a letter that her mother had wrote. She was in a co-ed group home with her, I feel like her real father.
So you think that...
But I stepped up.
My mom
you know,
was
I stepped up
pregnant
and I
before
did take
I
care
went
of her.
before she
For the
went to
first-
the group home.
What made you, when she was 7 years old, to
Her
tell her?
Her mom and I got in an argument, and her mom said, well, you're not her daddy anyway. So I pulled her over, and, you know, we were close. We were super close. And I pulled her over and I said, you know, I'm not your dad.
Everybody, here's Tim's mother, Dawn. Thanks for coming. Is that your granddaughter?
Yes, she is my granddaughter.
How would you describe your feelings toward your son?
Tim, you know I love you. I love Autumn, but you know that this is your baby. You have been through a lot. She's been through a lot. I'm not justifying you. I'm not going to justify none of this. You need to step up to the plate.
I did
and
step
be a
up to the
father.
plate. I did step up
You
to the
did.
plate.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
stepped
did.
up and did what you made me
Yes,
do, what you wanted me to do, because my dad wasn't there for
She
me.
didn't hold a
And
gun.
your
Listen, I didn't wait.
insecurities-
Shut up,
your
shut up.
insecurities made me
Wait a
do
minute, wait a
that.
minute. I didn't put
I
a
was a
gun here.
kid. I couldn't take care of a puppy.
I don't care. When nobody told you to walk down
I
that
couldn't take
aisle
care of a puppy
and
at
say I
17
do.
years old.
You chose to
Should've
walk
let
down
her
that
admit it.
aisle and say I do. So don't blame me for
I
it.
didn't choose to walk down
Yes,
that
you
aisle.
did.
Wait a
So
minute.
don't blame me for
No,
it.
I
Dawn.
didn't.
Yes,
No,
you
I
did.
You don't think that you helped to force your son?
No. What happened was
Yes, you did,
when her
Maury.
mama.
Yes, you did.
Let me finish. When her mama got
You're not
pregnant.
going to be a
called
deadbeat
him.
like your real
I
father.
called him from
da-da-da-da.
the pool, and I told him, you need to
I'm
come
a
and talk
kid.
to
I'm
her
gonna do what my
mother.
mom says.
She just called me. She's pregnant. So I made him call her. He called her, and I said, you're not going to be a deadbeat dad like your biological father. You are going to step up to the plate, and you're going to take care of your child. So he did. I went and I rented a church for them where we
Surprise,
lived.
you're getting married.
You think it was a shotgun wedding?
Man, from day one. From day one, I didn't have a
It
fighting
was
chance.
married
First of all, he
17 years.
Nobody put a gun to his head. Nobody told him you had to do this. But he did it. And then after that, he had 2 more
Yeah,
children
but
with her.
wait, didn't put a gun to his head. He was a 17-year-old
Yeah, I'm gonna
kid. He
listen to
was
my
underage,
parents.
and you, the mother,
He should
set
have
the
thought
whole
about
wedding
that.
up.
He should have thought about that before he pulled his britches down.
Okay. Let me get to another subject, because this is one we're going to settle now, too. He thinks you signed his name on that birth certificate.
Now, does that sound stupid? Did your mama sign your kids' birth certificates?
I was in
That is the
California.
most stupidest
Who
thing
signed
I've
it
ever
then?
heard of.
Who signed it?
All I know is I caught her coming out. I didn't sign no birth certificate.
Okay. We're going to settle that in terms of your role, if any, in this, because we gave you a lie detector test. And we're
Yes,
gonna
you did.
You know Tim's wife, Paula?
Yes.
What do you think of her statement?
I don't really believe that that's Paula, because that's not who she is. I'm not saying that she's perfect or whatever, but I know Paula. She is a good person.
So we're now down to settling this, right?
Yes.
You believe 100% that your son is Autumn's father?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You think they look alike, too?
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
By the way, I assume, Tim,
Hold on, let me make a point. I did some research, and her mama has blue eyes. I got green eyes. It's a 0%
eyes are
chance.
hazel.
Her eyes are brown.
They're not
0%
completely
chance.
brown.
0% chance. 0%.
all I want to know, Tim, is if the the DNA result comes back and you are her father, you will get back into her life.
I mean, I'll apologize and everything, but let me just lay this straight, and so I'm not the bad guy. I stepped up, and I was good to her, and I've been her daddy regardless of the results.
Okay, here's Dawn's lie detector result about the birth certificate.
I'm telling the truth. What do you say?
Dawn, did you forge your son Tim's name on Autumn's birth certificate? You said
Absolutely no.
The lie detector test determined you told the truth.
And who did? Who did? Who did? Angel?
I don't know. There's a moment of truth, baby boy.
In the case of 20-year-old Autumn, Tim, you are the father.
I love you, baby.
Okay, I know you're a good guy, and I know you'll try to pick up.
For sure.
And I'm sure your wife will accept her.
She's gonna have to.
Have you been told that you're the father, but fear you're actually raising another man's child? Please call us right now at 1-888-45-MAURY to speak with someone from our show about taking a DNA test. Thanks for watching, everybody. Now, if you want to see more Maury content, click here. And be sure to subscribe to be the first to know about new videos.